An entertaining powertrain does not always result in an entertaining car. Case in point, the 2018 Nissan Sentra SR Turbo. In spite of its quite good forced induction inline-four, this Sentra isn't quite a competitive sport compact. Positioned between the $21,385 Sentra SR and the $26,675 Sentra NISMO, the $23,085 SR Turbo shares its styling with the SR but pulls its engine and standard 6-speed manual gearbox from the NISMO. A continuously variable automatic transmission, CVT, is a $290 option. The Sentra SR Turbo may look like a shape, but under its stubby hood rests the heart of a fiercer beast. Although Nissan began offering its turbocharged 1.6-liter four-cylinder in the Sentra only last year, the 188-horsepower engine's roots go back to the 2011 Nissan Juke subcompact crossover SUV. Despite its age, the small displacement four feels capable of competing with similarly sized turbo engines from the likes of Honda and Volkswagen. It's a shame Nissan doesn't install this engine in more of its products. Compared with the Sentra's standard naturally aspirated 1.8-liter inline-four, which produces 130 horsepower when paired with the 6-speed manual in the base Sentra S and 124 ponies when coupled to the CVT that's standard on SV and SR models, the forced induction four-banger might as well be Usain Bolt. This SR Turbo scooted to 60 mph in a reasonable enough 7.0 seconds and crossed the quarter-mile after 15.4 seconds at 94 mph. A Sentra with the 1.8-liter engine and the CVT needed 9.5 and 17.4 seconds at 81 mph to accomplish both tasks. While the SR Turbo accelerates with relative haste, the Nissan lacks the polish of rivals such as the Honda Civic 1.5T and the Mazda 3 2.5L, whose available manual gearboxes are more rewarding to operate. Whereas the sticks in the Honda and Mazda move from gate to gate with solid heft, the Nissan's lever falls into gear with a hollow thud. The cog-swapping courtship between operator and machine is further muddled by a feather-like clutch with a high engagement point, and the engine has a tendency to hang on to revs with almost every release of the clutch. Despite its lack of tactile refinement, the transmission's short throws and well-spaced ratios make it easy to take advantage of the engine's healthy 177 pounds-ft of torque available from 1600 to 5200 RPMs. A short final drive ratio provides additional accelerative assistance at speed, although it does result in noticeable engine drone during sustained highway cruising as the crankshaft spins at close to 3000 RPMs. Even so, the SR Turbo allowed only an Audi A4 like 68 decibels of noise into the cabin at 70 mph. Along with its powertrain improvements, the SR Turbo includes additional dynamic enhancements such as a revised power steering system, 10% stiffer front springs, revised front and rear dampers, and 0.6-inch larger front brake rotors. The suspension changes are a welcome addition that provide the SR Turbo with a more refined ride than its naturally aspirated counterpart. Operate the SR Turbo with any sense of vigor, though, and the 30-20-pound sedan will protest like a small child forced to eat broccoli. Body roll is prominent, understeer is imminent, and the light steering rack is as informative as a White House press briefing. The most heinous crimes of the Sentra SR Turbo occur inside the car. Like all Sentras, the SR Turbo suffers an inability to cater to drivers of above-average height. Headroom is at a premium. The front seat bottoms are too short for proper thigh support, the lateral bolstering is lacking, and the steering column's telescoping range is so limited. At least the dashboard controls are intuitive and ergonomically arranged, even if the center-mounted 5.0-inch touchscreen infotainment display and dual-zone automatic climate controls look a decade old. The back seat is impressively spacious, and the 182.5-inch long sedan also includes a rather large 15 cubic foot trunk. A 60/40 split folding rear seat offers additional versatility, but the seat backs don't fold flat with the cargo area floor, which can make loading longer items a bit more difficult. However, the final nail in the 2018 Nissan Sentra SR Turbo's coffin is its base price, which is $490 greater than that of a similarly equipped Honda Civic XT sedan and $600 more than a comparable Mazda 3 2.5L touring sedan. It's also $400 more than the 201 horsepower Hyundai Elantra Sport. While its powertrain may be likable enough on its own, the Sentra SR Turbo as a whole can't compete when more engaging and more comfortable competitors can be had for less.
After debuting the refreshed Legacy in 2017, spy shots reveal that Subaru is now hard at work developing the next generation of its mid-size sedan. Don't expect to see the new four-door on the road until around 2020, though. New spy photos show an early prototype out testing on public roads. This test mule wears considerable amounts of body cladding that distorts the shape of everything but the roof. Up front, there are similarities to the latest Forester, including the squared-off grille surround and angular headlights. Like on the current Legacy, the fog lights are located in the lower corners of the front fascia. The sections of white tape on this model likely identify the location for various sensors. The cameras for Subaru's eyesight systems still appear at the top of windshield, but they appear larger in these photos than on the current model. In general, the prototype shares a similar overall shape to the current model. The roofline appears to be almost unchanged from the outgoing version, as does the ride height. The upcoming Legacy will ride on the new Subaru Global platform, which also underpins cars like the Impreza, and even the three-row Ascent SUV. That platform should cut down on production costs, and allow the Legacy to share production facilities with other Subaru products in the future. Powertrain options remain a mystery, but reports suggest Subaru is working on a new generation of four-cylinder boxer engines. A standard 2.5-liter option and a turbocharged 2.0-liter will reportedly replace the optional 3.6-liter V6. The biggest upgrade to the range will be the addition of direct injection, and by 2020, Subaru will also include cylinder deactivation and other technologies for improved fuel economy. All engines should come paired to a continuously variable transmission. Subaru hasn't announced a debut date for the new Legacy just yet, but expect the sedan to show up early in 2019. Both the Chicago Auto Show and New York Auto Show are prime candidates for a debut location.
Colorful crossover aficionados, your car has arrived. Nissan has released a color configurator for the 2018 Kicks, allowing potential buyers to choose from a wide array of exterior color combinations. Here, you can select unique colors for the roof as well as other exterior pieces including the door handles and roof spoiler. On the outside, the Kicks is available in 7 colors: brilliant silver, gunmetallic, super black, cayenne red, deep blue pearl, and 2 whites, fresh powder in the premium shade, aspen white. Buyers can choose to dress the exterior in a single color, or spring for one of the 5 two-tone options, which introduces an eye-popping 8th shade, monarch orange. Buyers hoping for oddball combinations like cayenne red and monarch orange are out of luck, at least for now. There's more fun to be had in the details. Nissan ups the ante further with a full range of interior and exterior trim pieces that are customizable in the same color palette as the body color options. There are 12 pieces that can be customized, and here, there are no rules on color conformity. Want to have blue door handles, red mirror caps, and an orange roof spoiler? It's possible. Upgrade from the S to the SV or SR trim levels, and a spectrum of wheel accents are also available. Go crazy with the options and you'll have a one-of-a-kind kicks, but it'll add $2,765 to the bottom line. That's a lot of coin for color, though it might be worth it for those wanting the ultimate in personal expression. The 2018 Kicks rolls onto dealer lots later this spring at a starting price of $18,965, but the configurator is already up and running here for eager customers wishing to get a head start.